Hello everyone, and welcome back to Springlock Lab Animatronics. Today I will be showing my second animation for the arm here. It is now, as I plug it in, you can see, in the last video, remember how it raised and waved its hand here a few times? And then after, it would lower the arm back to its original position, but now, the second arm does the exact same thing with the same waving motion, as it was a better, easier, and more experienced animation I had to animate. It did still take quite a long time to animate it, even though it had a process that was easier than other ones. As you remember in the last video, I showed how I had to code arm pieces here. But in the second one, I had to do the exact same thing, doing a whole process to get all the animations. Then I had to plot the servo points, like that, with a basic drawing. After I had to cross-reference the servo positions here, along with their angles. And I was finally able to code it, which still took a while. And all in all, it was a long process. And that was for a very basic and easy animation, which is why I haven't yet figured out how to make a really good, complex animation. There were other troubles I had as well, as it took a few attempts, even with all the planning, to get the second arm to work. As on the first one, it slammed into the body, and it actually cracked the joint here, which it fell out, and it had to be replaced. I was able to do that, but it still took like half an hour to fix that part. And I've been working with other things, like tying the servos here, and trying to get these ones up here. But I still have to test some things, as moving the wires around causes some issues, as it isn't the most advanced circuit board ever, which causes some problems if it's moved too much. But it does still have a good working time, and as you just saw from the animation that was put, it was able to do this arm, and if I'd let it keep running, it would have looped that animation. You may have noticed also that it no longer has the hook from this video where I last had it, and that's because I was actually able to add prototype hands. They did misprint a bit, so a few parts of it didn't actually print fully, but still, it is a step up from a crudely cut hand from plastic. You may have also noticed that the head wasn't there, and that is because this is what it looks like. It's in two pieces now, with the jaw completely separated from the head. This is, as remember, I said it was a decoration piece, as the animatronic no longer is functioning. But that also meant that it was lightly glued, this jaw. So at one point the glue gave out and it fell off. I will try to fix this in the future though. Another thing I'm thinking of is the hook I showed you was crude, but if I could print an actual hook hand attachment, I could do what a comment suggested, which is to do the classic Foxy swinging animation, where he swings the hook at you in a blunt, sharp movement. It wouldn't be that difficult to code, as it would only have the arm raising a bit, and I'd only have to plot a few positions, but it'd still take a while. But hopefully, I can do more complex animations in the future and get the parts printed better and fully. Soon, I will be able to get the head attached, and I'll merge that animation into this board as well. So maybe you'll do the hand animations, and then I'll do the head animation up there as well. Or maybe we'll do them at the same time. Either one would work. So hopefully that will happen soon. But other than that, I still haven't fully planned out what I should do next for this animatronic. But hopefully something good will happen. This is going to take a lot of time, though, as, again, I pointed out issues were present, like holding it in there so I can actually snap on the shell. As you would know, if there's this many wires, you can't just slap a shell over and expect the wires to be perfectly fine. I need to find a way to compress them well so that it won't destroy anything, but hopefully that won't be an issue. This is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you'd like, you could like and subscribe. It would really help. Sharing the video with others would also help. But other than that, thank you and goodbye.